Gotta show me around, yeah.
That's cool.
This is this building before and after.
Are you getting shots of this?
When I got the building, it looked like this. Now, of course, it looks well. I gotta redo it right now. All this is down right now. I gotta redo.
So how many different stores have been in this downstairs?
Two. That's what. This is one store I'm working on right now.
No, but I
See
mean,
these rosettes?
like in the history of the building, how many?
Oh, that was this used to be originally when the building was built. The corner store where the restaurant is was a what do you call it, the old-fashioned drugstore, ice cream parlor kind of thing.
Oh, really?
That's what that was.
Like
yeah.
Okay.
And then this is the store I'm working on right. See these here, these are things I'm putting up right after I finished them. I'm putting them, because we got to take them down because the sign was up there. And this originally was a dress shop for many years.
And I remember when it was Gabriella's.
Yeah, we know what happened to her daughter. Remember Gabriella's daughter?
Yeah.
She got killed in a car accident. Yeah.
Very sad.
Well, yeah, that's basically just a copy of it. Let me see what I have here. Okay, this is the one I got the best to show with on that one. Well, this is a picture of the one that's in there now in the room. Well, this was taken at Drexel University. I got that for my bull's head. It's the first time I ever entered a competition. But, now this is when I first came to town. They had Halloween parade.
Yeah.
And this was my entry in the
Nice.
parade, right?
Nice.
So that's 8-foot diameter pumpkin, and they
That's
took
like almost
they
like
took that
as
picture.
spectacular as the blueberry dropping in town. That could have been a really cool Halloween.
Blueberry dropping.
The blueberry that dropped in town.
You mean dropping?
For New Year's Eve, you didn't see the blueberry dropping?
No. Well, blueberry was on a parachute or something.
No.
How to drop in town?
They had a blueberry. It was what, like a 10-foot frame of a blueberry.
Oh, so they
could have
copied
done
my
this.
idea.
Yeah, they.
That's my idea. As a matter of fact, mine was the only one they put in the Atlantic City Press picture, and you know why? Because it most depicted Halloween. They had a lot of different ones, but they were like creative. No, and but mine.
And this was back when you were a hairstylist.
Well, that's when I first opened up my salon. Yeah.
And your whole family was.
Yeah, we had 13 salons at one time in the family. Yeah.
And that was in New York, right?
I see this one back here. She's in there.
So is all of your artwork for sale, or are you just kind of like doing it for yourself, or?
I never really thought too much about selling any of this.
Yeah.
I never really thought much about selling it.
But you'd like to find a home for the mermaid, though.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Why, you want to give it a home?
Well, I thought that was the whole point of this, Gene.
Yes, she is.
Didn't you say that?
Yeah, better. The pictures are better. Didn't
Well, you had it in storage. That's the thing.
Yeah,
You
I had it
wanted
in storage, right.
Yeah.
Now, this is the one that I did the oil painting again.
That really is beautiful. I can understand why you would be upset
It's
that
like-
that went.
Well, I gave it away.
I know you
You
did.
know what? He did such a big favor for me.
Yeah.
He saved me in my business.
Yeah.
He did such a big favor. I said, well, if I give him something, it's got to be something that I think is really important to me.
Yeah.
And gave it to him, you know, and that's what I basically did. So, that's my hair salon when I first opened up in Hamilton. Here's the, that's the building right there.
Oh, wow.
Before.
Yeah,
That's
get
when
a
I,
good
when I
shot
got
of
it, looked like this.
And when did you buy it?
Oh, probably about 12 years ago, maybe 15
12
years
years.
ago.
And you painted it twice.
Well, it's not, see all the stuff See all the columns. It's easy. You don't see them on here.
Yeah.
All that stuff you don't see it. I made all that stuff.
Yeah.
I made them out of fiberglass. Now this whole A up here, it's laying on the roof right now. These panels, they're all on the roof right now because I'm redoing them.
And this is the shell that you
That's
were
the
talking
shell.
about.
Yeah, that's.
And you sculpted that from joint compound, did you say?
Huh? Well, what I did was, I did the shell. I made a shell, and then I did a joint compound because it's easier to sand and shape. So I made the shell itself. That's pretty big, so you can't tell on here.
Yeah.
And
So how big is that? Like standing? Is that like up to your waist? Pretty
I
much.
mean, this whole A,
Like the shell.
the whole
Just
A,
to give it. Yeah.
the whole A.
is
My God,
probably
the whole A
like
is going to be at least
probably
six,
10
6
feet?
feet,
Oh,
at
6
least 6,
feet.
8 feet high,
okay.
from the roof, from the we're sitting all the way up to the peak. So.
And so the plan this spring, I guess you're gonna start painting.
Well, I already started.
You already started?
I got the first layer done.
Yeah.
I want to fix these panels first, and I'll start painting.
And then what's the plan? Just work from the bottom up, or you're gonna?
Well, yeah, I did this right here. Right now, see those rosettes. I'm filling in the ones that are missing,
Right.
and then I'm going to work my way up. All this is painting, and these are already made, but they have to be reframed. That's all. It's all laying on the roof. Again, this is the competition.
Or rosettes that he's about to put on. Very nice.
You still beautiful work. Don't she do beautiful work?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you, Dean.
I want to marry her, but she won't have me. She says I'm too old. One session, and I'm going to get a heart attack.
I want a man that can last, Dean.
You know what a man that can last? Hey, I've lasted this long. I might be able to last a little longer. And what's good about me is I'm very creative.
Uh-oh.
You'll have feelings you never even knew you had.
Oh my gosh.
So I
Oh
want to
my
let you
gosh.
know that.
Oh my
So be
gosh.
prepared.
Oh,
So,
Gene.
look at this one with the 3 heads on it.
One thing about you is you never give up.
Well, I don't give up.
I can't tell you how many people, when I start talking about you, with the building, they're kind of surprised because they have no idea, like who did all that work,
Yeah. Well, the original this building was built in 1903.
Oh, really?
So it's 114 years old. And it was owned by a judge. He had the building put up. And all that outside stuff that you see, basically, all of it was pressed tin. But a lot of it's gone. It rusted away and it's gone. So what I did is I had pictures, so a lot like that. All this stuff right here.
The old ones, yeah.
Yeah. See, all this here down here, all these columns I made. Now the ones that are up there is tin, or the ones that are down here is fiberglass now, and I made all of those. And again, I made this whole A. Then there's another panel. See this panel here, one here, and there's a long one on the side. I made all of those from scratch.
So did you just build the framework and then you?
Well,
did
no, I made
fiberglass,
panels. The panels are all fiberglass,
Okay.
which I had to sculpt. I made them in sections, and I sculpted some shells and a variety of things I put on them, and then I just made them, and I put them back up.
Did you have like a game plan, or were you just looking at old architectural?
Well, some of the pictures I had of like that A, the A and the big A in the center there. Okay, you can't see. But no, the A. There was a picture of this, but it was a little small. It was shorter, and then the shell was there, not the same.
But I mean, like all these patterns and everything that you added to the posts and everything, did you just kind of take
No, the ones that were here,
Uh-huh.
I copied and made the ones down here to match. But
okay.
this used to be, ever hear John's Bargain Store years ago?
John too?
John's Bargain Store. It was a chain of bargain stores. And they had rented this, and they completely stripped everything off the bottom of the building. And they put this here red porcelain coated tin on everything, right? And it was all gone. So I had to kind of like start out. Well, some of it like between here, I had to imagine what may have been there or whatever. And I think that originally the store had a door in the corner here, right on the corner.
Oh, okay.
And then they moved it over. Okay. This was originally designed to be 3 stores. The restaurant was actually 2 stores, and at one point they put it all together when they made the drugstore out of it.
Oh, okay.
Then there's one next to it was just another store, and he rented that recently, and he made his fire.
Very nice, Gene. Well, I don't know. Are there any other things that you want to talk about with the building? Anything
But
you
that's
want?
very personal.
It's all private.
It's all private.
Not to be shared.
Not to be shared.
You don't
And
deserve
that is
it.
very exclusive, you know.